Yeah,
on
but
this again.
somebody they had a dinner in which the wife put too much salt, and the husband was complaining. He said President Tinubu should wade in. So that's how Nigeria is now. Somebody drove and then they overtake, and another person stopped. The president has the truth. I think we are running a monarchical government. President believe in the rule of law and a rule-based practice, right? With respect to the party affairs, what the national chairman said is the position president sticks to, because he respects party procedure.
Wike is afraid that he's going to be used and dumped. Or at least some people say
that
Wike may be used and dumped by this government. And he has done quite a lot for this administration.
I don't think it will lie. You say he has done a lot in the administration. So also he was given that privilege a lot in that administration. I mean, we have had people who complain that as a cabinet member, Wike enjoyed more benefit than anything. When you leave a treasury single account.
He delivered more than most.
If they are given the resources that he has and unfettered access, they will do more. So Wike has been adequately compensated. You see, the president believes in compensating people. Compensating people not at the expense of the interests of Nigeria. You have to understand President Bola Tinubu. He will give you latitude. He will give you privilege, but not at the expense of what is the right thing to do. Now, when you cross that line, nobody will tell you. You will know. So the matter between Wike and Fubara is already handled. Handled in the sense that you ask the question, who is the leader of the party? In this case, we say is the governor. If you want the president to travel to Rivers and then carry microphone and say is the governor.
No, to sort out the impeachment.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to say that Wike entered one chance. Then I remember, okay, he had fun along the way and he had access to a lot of things. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, did you just watch that video over there where Daniel Bwala was really taking a bit of a dig at Wiki? But anyway, nobody likes Wiki. You know that program they used to do, Nobody Likes Chris? Now, nobody likes Wiki. Whether it is PDP or APC, he's just like I don't know how they pronounce this. Is it Pariah? Pariah? I don't know the pronunciation. But that is what he has become, in the sense that nobody really wants to have anything with him. He's someone that has, made a lot of people uneasy. He has matched a lot of toes, and then people are after him. And even with Tinubu, Tinubu knows that he's not someone that you can just. He sort of has outlived his use, but at the same time, you can't just discard him. But definitely. There's going to be that place where you see Wike, go vindictive, because Wike doesn't know how to play the long game, the patient game. He's the one that he wants to scatter and bulldoze everything. If you know what, make Kukuma scatter for everybody. Just the way he scattered a party that had been there for 20-something years, that had really given him anything, because he was throwing his tantrums. Like a child when you take away their toy or their snack or their sweet, the way they just go and scatter everything irrespective. That's the way that you've seen this. They've also seen, I think there's been a lot of simmering anger over the kind of influence and the kind of things that he has done, especially in Abuja here, where you see a lot of people's lands have been collected. He has, allocated lands to his cronies and all of that. People's estate built all over the place, distorted the whole Abuja master plan and what have you. By the way, Wiki is going to leave a lot of litigation. If you're one of those people who are buying all of these spaces or collecting this allocation that Wiki is there for you, get ready for those litigation. Some of this litigation can last as long as 40 years. Yes, because they usually go all the way to Supreme Court. And however long it lasts, you might be living on that thing. They will go and collect everything away from you. But anyway, back to the topic. You saw them. It's also the way that APC are really ganging up against Wiki. And from the things that they're saying, you definitely know, because all of those people are sort of like slaves to Tinubu. And for them to even come out and be talking, it seems that Tinubu has given them the nod to go ahead and say it. One of the things with Tinubu is that he's the kind of person that is always ready to be the one to have made you. And if you're not one that he made, he really doesn't, you don't get as much from him as the ones that he made, because the ones that he made are 100% loyal to him. They know they wouldn't have been anything without him, and they must not have ambition beyond whatever it is that he gives them ambition to have. You know what I mean? Exactly. that is it. They must not have that ambition. And if it's that way, he's ready to take it. And with all of this thing now, with the Fubara drama coming in, you see how APC has really close ranked and, accepted Fubara as their own. And they're saying he's the leader of Rivers State. Even though, yes, Wike is trying to fight it, they're like, no, in our party, man, you are not a party member. You're not their party member. So go to your party and go and be leader there. But as far as they are concerned, in APC, Fubara happens to be the leader. Fubara has really played, a smart one on that. I mean, there was someone that said, in one of the comments, he said, let me say it for Aisha, you were right. You said, I predicted this thing almost like over a year ago. I said, this is how this thing is going to end. Because at the end of the day, if Fubara is going to serve a master, it is better for him to serve the master that his master was serving. Do you get what I mean? Serve the master that his master was serving. That's the way that he gets that ultimate, power. The whole loser in all of this is actually Wike, who, if he had any sense, you understand, or he was strategic, he should have just let the matter between him and Fubara just die a natural death. Nobody would ever have known that they were quarreling. The first time he tried to maybe do something and he saw Fubara trying to resist, because there's no how you will know, except if you're not discerning at all. You don't have any out of discerning spirit. You will know when somebody is trying to challenge you. And so at that moment, if it is someone who you are much bigger than, don't allow that person challenge you full time. Because I always say to people, the fear of something is always greater than that thing itself. So if you see someone who is much lower than you, whether in position, in age, in whatever, trying to now, fight back, just pull away. End it. Just move away. Don't ever let that confrontation happen, because the moment it happens, whatever it is broken. That respect is broken. That fear is broken. That whatever is broken. And then, the person will always be the one who gets, who wins, whatever. I tell people, I don't fight people who are below me. I fight people who are much higher than me, because I cannot be fighting somebody that nobody, they will say, fighting with her or someone, they don't even know the person name. But if I pick person way big past me where they will know who I fight. So I would rather do that. So as much as possible, don't allow yourself to get into any scuffle, any disagreement with someone that is much lower than you. That is what Wike should have done. When the moment Fubara started, sort of like trying to fight back, he should have just pulled out, don't have anything, just be quiet, don't do anything with him, just move on. Then it is when it comes to and just continue be the leader of that party, they be doing your own thing. When it now comes to re-election, you will now hold him and then do whatever it is that you want to do. But then Wike, he went to play football when they were sharing patience, and so he doesn't know what it is to be patient. And strategy actually requires a lot of patience, and sometimes it looking as if you're really not doing anything. When you're churning, you're doing a lot. It's almost like a duck. You see it up above, everything looks calm, but below they are furiously padding. Sometimes that's what strategy looks like. But hey, we've seen the chairman of the, I think it was first the deputy chairman that was in Rivers and stood with Fubara and said Fubara was the leader. You also saw, the chairman also coming to say not on his watch with 2027 will he sit down, and then people who are not members of the party will be getting juicy appointment. But anyway, I believe him, because they'll be sitting out. They would not even be anywhere to be sharing anything. They would have packed their Ghana must go and left the power, the seat of power by the grace of God. But all of these things are the things that are going on. But then what are you as a citizen also doing? When they say do not die in their war, is it really that we are the victims of their war? Do we stay away from the war, or we create our own war that saves the soul of Nigeria? But anyway, like I said earlier, politicians are politicking. What are we citizens doing? Oops, I forgot I'm now also a politician, because I'm a registered member of a political party, the African Democratic Congress. That's where I belong to. So let everyone come in and join, and let us ensure that we bring in those things that are going to make Nigeria a great country. We're not going to sit back again and allow people sit and be using our head for pimple. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.